Hello, my wonderful, wonderful people, and welcome to the sadly last vlog from Thailand. So yeah, this is the last night, to be honest, here in Thailand. Tomorrow morning, quite early, I will go to take my bus to Cambodia. So even though I'm really looking forward to Cambodia, especially Angkor Wat, I think I still can't quite believe that that's the next step, because Korea and Bangkok was something I was kind of familiar with because of all the series I've watched. But with Cambodia, especially Cambodia and Vietnam also, that's something I've never really been in contact with. So those two countries will be really interesting. Just in the way that I have no expectations. I have no clue what will happen. I have no clue what we'll see. Well, I have expectations. I have very high expectations when it comes to Angkor Wat, but nothing else. No other expectations. Just I want to see the temple and I want to feel a little bit maybe like Lara Croft. But yeah, let's talk about Thailand. First things first, this won't be the last time I'm coming here. I know this for sure, because I can already tell you that even though I loved Bangkok and I loved my time here in Bangkok, I have missed so many things that I want to see. And because I am not the kind of traveler that likes to go to like one place for 2 days and then leave, that's just not, because the traveling part is, I don't like the traveling part, if you know what I mean. I don't mean I like being in a different country and I like looking at other things, but the day when I have to take a bus, a train, a plane, whatever, a taxi, those days are always filled with anxiety. Even though I've traveled quite a lot in my few years, as I'm still so young. But yeah, no, but because I don't like the traveling part, I like to stay in a place longer and I want to explore everything and I want to find things that maybe other people don't find. And those things don't have to be like, oh, look at this beautiful waterfall that I found that is so special and no one has ever seen it before, because that's... once you made a TikTok about it, once you made an Instagram story about it, everyone has seen it. So that's not what I mean. I mean the streets where there's only the shops for motorbikes here in Bangkok, where you have like shop after shop after shop with exhaustion pipes and you think, how many can there be? And where do they store it? And they're lying in front of the shop. And the places where you feel like, okay, this is where people are living and where it's weird for me to be here, but not like in a weird way, like, oh no, you don't belong, but more in a, hey, have you lost your way kind of way. And I don't like to I don't like to be like a burden in this place. I don't want to the people to feel like I'm a tourist and I'm sightseeing and I'm looking at them, but I want to feel like I belong, and that doesn't happen when you go to something touristy. And that also can't happen if you're there for like 2 or 3 days, because if you're there for 2 or 3 days, then you probably just do things that are on your itinerary, and the itinerary is made from people who've been there and who are tourists. So yeah, you've seen my vlogs, you know, you probably know what I mean. So because of that, I really have to come back. I have to have more time in Chiang Mai. I have to go to Chiang Rai. I want to go to Kanchanaburi and everything that's in the west. So I want to see the west of northern Thailand, and of course I really should see the south, even though I myself think the south probably is quite touristy. Still, it's a beautiful ocean, it's beautiful islands, why not? Let's do that as well. So yeah, I want to definitely come back. The other reason why I want to come back is because Thai people are really, really nice. That's what I experienced. So it's my experience we're talking about now. If someone else tells you something else, that might be the case. But I love Korean people because they are like northern German people. They're a bit cold, but they're kind of friendly, and they're like just, they don't come too close to you. That's all. Thai people are different. They are very friendly. They're very like opening and welcoming. At least to me they were. A lot of people wanted to help. When I walked somewhere, they really talked to me like, hey, where do you want to go? Hey, maybe you should go there, maybe you should go there. Today this is closed, but you can go there. So they gave me tips without asking, but always very nice. And so I had a great time, and I really want to come back. I got used to the heat, I got used to the humidity. I started wearing long stuff, even though it's hot. I'm getting used to that. I'm getting used to taking a bike taxi instead of walking everywhere. So I now am even capable of riding a bike taxi like sideways when you're wearing like a dress. So you have to ride like a fine lady, because you don't want to like flash everybody. I can now even do that. So yeah, I will miss them. I think there's a probability that at least in Cambodia and in Vietnam, there will be bike taxis. I don't know. I'll see, I'll tell you. But yeah. So all in all, it was wonderful. And I loved it. and it was great that it was warm in the winter and that I did not have to suffer to any grey weather and through any well, the typical North German winter, which is not really filled with snow but more filled with grey darkness. So I loved it. I loved being here. I loved walking around. I got used to so many things. I got used to taking the trains and the slightly weird train system, because you have a few different systems, so sometimes you have to leave one train station to go to the next and buy a new ticket and things like that. I'm not good with taking the bus. I don't understand the buses. I don't understand when they're coming. I don't understand really where they're going. They're a bit confusing, so I tend to just walk. I got used to being honked at because people are asking me if I need a ride with a taxi, bike or a tuk-tuk, and always going, no, I don't want one. This was a lot of fun. There were a lot of great places I found. There was a lot of things to see, a lot of things to explore that was interesting, and there's a beauty in this city that's quite surreal to me, because it's this mix between these tall skyscrapers that are very expensive, these malls that are huge and that have all these expensive designers in them, and then you walk 2 or 3 rows down and you see very tiny huts almost that are really dark, but you hear laughter and you see plants growing everywhere. It's fascinating. You've seen the footage, you've seen where I've been, you've seen the different places you can see here. Of course, there's a big difference to Korea in that case, that there's more trash everywhere. But I feel that Korea is getting more dirty nowadays, so we'll see how that turns out. And to be honest, when you see in Germany, there's places where it's really dirty as well, so that's a human trait that has nothing to do with where you are. It just depends on how much people care. So now, tomorrow, I will have to say goodbye for now to Thailand, and we're going to say hello to Cambodia. This will be really, really interesting, so I'm looking forward taking you with me to a place where I have no clue what we will see. Until then, I will now finish this vlog, the last one from Thailand. I will sleep one last time in my Airbnb, and tomorrow morning I will get a taxi and drive to the bus station and have a wonderful 9-hour ride to Cambodia. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And maybe follow me on my other social medias, because if something happens during the bus tour, I will probably tweet it, and not... who knows when you will get the next video. I have to be honest, I don't know when the next vlog will be out, and I don't mean because I don't know how much time I have to edit, but I don't know how the internet in my hotel in Cambodia will be. As we remember, the internet in my hotel in Chiang Mai wasn't really good. So we'll see. And I'm saying Chiang Mai wrong, I think. But it's really hard switching between a language that's not your first language and a language that you haven't heard enough that's not your first language, and doing everything right. So I'm really sorry for saying anything wrong. I'm trying my best. Okay. Until the next one, see you. Love you. Bye!